Hey, we have a really simple philosophy in sales. The more you make, well, the more you make. We find that if you're totally committed to making more money, you're totally committed to making more opportunity, you're totally committed to going out there and doing some great things with your life, well, then you got to simply make more calls. Hey, what would it mean in your business, whatever business you're in, whether it's selling real estate or selling mortgages or selling an idea, what would it mean if you made 10 more calls a day? I mean, what would that mean to your business? What would that mean to the longevity? What would that mean to your income, right? Think about it. The more you make, the more you make. Hey, if you go out today, starting every day, and just make 10 more calls, not 20, not 30, not 50, not 100, just 10 more calls a day. What would that mean to your business after 30 days, after 20 days, after 60 days? What would that mean to your business? Well, think about it in a short scope. Think about what would it mean if you made 10 calls every day for the next 20 days, right? Monday through Friday for the next 30 days, right? Monday through Friday at 20 net days, business production days. That's 200 calls, additional calls. If you have a 10% closing out of those 200 calls, that's 20 extra deals. Hey, if you're making $1,000 a deal, that's $20,000. I mean, think about it. An additional, even if we're half wrong, that's $10,000 additional dollars. Even if we're half wrong, that's $5,000 additional dollars. The more you make, the more you make. What would it take and what would it mean to make those 10 extra calls? What does it mean that each call is really worth? Hey, if you're making 200 extra calls over a 20-day period of time, 10 extra calls per day, and out of those 200 calls, you have a 10% closing ratio, meaning that you close 20 deals out of those 200 calls, and that's 20 deals, you're making 1,000 calls per deal. What does that mean that each call that you pick up and make is worth? Isn't it $100? $100 times 200 calls, right, equals $20,000, right? People sometimes say, well, I don't want to make another call. What if you knew that that call was worth an extra $100? Whether they said yes, whether they said no, whether they said kind of, sort of, possibly, or maybe, you knew that in the long term, based on the law of averages and the ratios and things of that nature, that it's going to net and make you 100 extra dollars, right? Whether they're home, not home, whether they're interested or not interested, remember, the more you make, the more you make. You're committed to building your business. You're committed to making more sales. Make more calls. Starting when? Boom. Today. We'll see you in the field.